It means to be a responsible human being, someone that understands their relationship with God, someone that cares about others, and basically someone who practices simple living and high thinking in a God-centered life. Actually, we see it as a great gift from God, because what it does is it gives us accessibility into people's lives that we may not normally have had. Someone's much more comfortable, I think, in the privacy of their own home or their office, looking into something that they're interested in. So it enables us to deliver our teachings and messages about our lifestyle and information visually as well into lives of people that it might not normally reach. And I think it's done in a very non-intrusive way, because they can choose whether to accept it or not. Well, I think our teachings about the way to understand and relate to God is through dancing, chanting and feasting. And Hare Krishna is known as the kitchen religion, because we feed millions of people worldwide with delicious food that's been blessed by God. And I think they find that very easy to relate to. And most people do love the dancing and the singing. It's very joyful and very inclusive. Anyone can come and take part. So I think that's the part of it they find the easiest. Non-violence, of course, and a compassion-based society, definitely. And that we're very active. You see us out. Sometimes people don't like that fact that we're a bit in your face on the streets and the airports, etc. But it's because we feel so strongly about the need to live a God-conscious life that we're willing to sort of get out there and actually approach people and just give them that friendly reminder. So I think people do appreciate that ultimately. And on the other side of the coin, I think that's probably the other thing, about Hare Krishna that people may feel a little challenged by, is perhaps, our appearance and our approach. But, in thinking about it, I would say that if they could just come a little closer and get to know us and speak with us and find out what it is and why we're doing it, then those things would quickly be dispelled. We have, we have 4 principles of freedom we practice, which are no intoxication, no illicit sex, no meat eating and no gambling, in order to live a God-conscious life. So some people find those a challenge, but I think if they take the time to talk to us and find out the reasons why we do those things, then they'll have a much better understanding. Okay, well, for everyone, I just think for me this has been the most amazing experience, because it showed me how all the religions of the world can cooperate together lovingly by finding the connections, by understanding what the common denominator is. And the common denominator is that we love God with all our heart and soul. So for me it doesn't matter what you wrap it up in. What's inside is the same. The wine and the bottles is the same, even though the bottles might be different. So I think that's a really important message, that to chant and be happy. That's our message, and that's what we tell the people of the world, and that's what we do it. But I think we also understand that every religion of the world has that same message ultimately, and if we just get on with doing it, what a wonderful world it would be.